What's up, guys? Rafe Realm here. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you know when I upload a video, get notified when I go live, all that stuff. And all my video platforms or streaming places that I put my video up on, make sure to be checking that out as well. I just want to talk real quick about AEW Dark Elevation or Elevation, whatever they're going with. This is episode 107. I have reviewed in the past on this channel Dark stuff. Not something I'm interested in, but I'm kind of interested in now because a lot of you tell me that it's not that bad as I make it out to be. It's not just squash talent to get squashed. Some of it here was, but most of it's to enhance talent. The Jake Hager match tonight was pretty good. The Dark Order match, defeating Tony Nese and Ari Daivari was not that bad. Athena is no joke. Like, Athena and Taylor Rising was a good match, like, hands down. It wasn't like, oh my God, I went the distance, but it was close enough. And Athena's no joke. Athena, I was waiting for Athena to pull out a pile driver. I was waiting for it, you know, on the title. But she's growing into her own as a heel, and I like Athena. I liked her so hard in WWE as well. I just didn't think she got showed off enough by WWE. And I don't know if they're allowing her to do that whole twisting stunner anymore. I don't know if that's a thing that she's doing. Now she's doing a crossface and a just a quick move. Excuse me. And a crossface, and that's 1, 2, and 3, or an STF. I don't know what she's doing now. But she's doing some Widow Peak moves, kind of like Victoria back in the day. It's not bad. Brandon Cutler gets a victory over Jason Glenard, whatever. Basically beats him convincingly at the end with a roll up and a 1, 2, 3, or it was like a hold and then he spinned it into a 1, 2, 3. And I like the fact they're giving him the beat elite theme song, which is kind of cool. And he came out with like the stuff like smoking in the air, those little like spray cans or whatever he does. Jake Hager convincingly beats Adam Knight. Jake Hager's no joke with the guy that does the tag team with Daddy Magic. That guy, man, like for real. Jake Hager needs to be appreciated a little bit more. He's getting a little older and he needs to be appreciated more before he loses his physique and gets older. I think he should be in a hunt for a TNT belt or a international title match. Some of the range, man, because literally Jake Hager's no joke. Matt Hardy, Isaiah Cassidy, and Ethan Page, man, this was pretty much a squash match versus Massive Damage and Mojabi and Sabri and Wolfie. I think this was homegrown talent in Canada. Ethan Page doing things on Dark that's different than he does on Rampage or and Dynamite. I should say Elevation, sorry. And same with Dark. He does way different things on both of those. And I wish Ethan Page would be more like this on this episode, like that on Dynamite and Rampage, instead of trying to be a heel. He comes off not as good as I want it to be. But here on Elevation, he comes out, he pulls, hey, let me have some fun with the audience. Stothy Hathaway's not feeling it because he's got to go against Hook. Here on Dynamite, I think, or Rampage, one of the two. And I gotta say, like, I really am enjoying Ethan Page, like, a different side of him being face. I like this more than this whole heel thing he was trying to do. This is the Ethan Page I liked in Impact. This is the match was good. Technically, it was a squash match. Technically, I mean, the other people did get some offense in, but it was pretty much, all Ethan's edge and 1, 2, 3. Twist of Fate. Again, Isaiah Cassidy, I don't know if his tag team partner's out an injury, but he's growing into his own, and I'm really liking. Maybe Private Party needs to get more of a push when they do come back. I think Cassidy, I think is his name, or something like that. One of them that got hurt, and I just really think that Private Party could be more than they are, and I think they need to put more stock into tag teams like that, especially on Ring of Honor and Dynamite, because if FTR does leave, which looks like maybe they tacked on more days, maybe they are trying to keep him, maybe they re-sign, I don't know. But they need more tag teams up there, and I think Private Party, getting these victories with Matt Hardy, or maybe Matt Hardy and Isaiah Cassidy, need to get more of what they need. And sorry if I'm butchering his name there. Sky Blue is just an amazing talent. I mean, he gets TFA. Be honest, this match was a squash match. It was all sky blue from the very beginning. Most of these matches, it went 5 minutes and that was that. It was like a quick squash match. So these are like dark matches technically on wrestling. They were quick. I could tell AEW scouting talent I see, and they're just having these matches. And I think Sky Blue's ready for the next level. You know, I think Sky Blue is the future, and I see it, you know, within this match against TFA. Again, Top Flight. We can't go wrong with Top Flight on Elevation. Dante Martin and Darius Martin. Darius Martin needs to lose some weight. You could tell all the injuries and everything and sitting at home. He needs to start lifting that weight and getting more healthier because he looks fat. I'm sorry, not lean as he should be, like he once did when he came to AEW. And his brother looks jacked. They went against Michael, Allen, Richards, and Clark, and Sean Moore. And the match was good. I mean, Dante Martin is no joke, and you know, Darius Martin is no joke. Darius Martin needs to stay healthy at this point. This was another kind of squash match where Top Flight does Top Flight things, kind of like it's the same as what you expect from the Young Bucks when they go up and they do the high flying dip dives and so forth and so on. But when you really get down to it, Dark Elevation should be their version of Monday Night Raw, or close enough, or maybe like an Impact, where you have talent and maybe you have a few like homegrown talent, you know, versus homegrown talent, or maybe you have some in-house, you know, local people, but all these matches were pretty much local people. And I get they're trying to get them on TV and they're trying to feature all the local stuff in Winnipeg and all that, but they could have done things a little bit different. And I feel like they need to do more of showing off that homegrown talent and kind of show us what the future is. Where was the Sammy Guevara's in this moment? Where was some of these people here? I know Ty Conti's getting off of injury. I would like to see maybe Ruby Soho here. Like, there needs to be a little bit more instead of squash matches or dark matches. Like, that's not what I want to see for Elevation when they sell Elevation as their Monday wrestling day, and they kind of treat it as the start of the week. Pump this shit up. If you're going to film it, pump it up. You have so much you can do on this side of, you know, outside of Dynamite and Rampage. I like the style that they're going for Ring of Honor. That style, that couple of promos, hit you hard, wrestling, hit you hard. That's what they have to do. They got to do that with Dynamite, Elevation, and they got to do that with Dark Elevation. They have to, or Dark and Dark Elevation. Sorry, I get them all confused. Sorry, AEW's got so many shows. And they're already talking about doing something on Saturday nights now. That's the rumor. But again, as I said before, this show, literally, I'm going to give it a C, just because they could be doing a lot more with talent on the show. I'm pretty pleased what was going on tonight. It was very entertaining. Daddy Magic and freaking Paul White on a mic. Oh my God, I was laughing and dying at the same time. Them and Caprice and Iabani on Ring of Honor are just hilarious to me. They're entertaining. They're in it. They compliment each other. They say funny shit. You don't get that on Dynamite. You don't get that on Rampage. And I wish they would stop wearing the suits and they would start wearing like maybe casual wear and do more of being casual and more, you know, down to earth. That's what I like about Caprice Coleman and Iabani. They wear casual like suits, like casual, kind of like what they do on NXT, and they make it fun. That's how commentary should be. And if JR is going to be a shell of himself at this point, and I'm part of my pun, in my opinion, keep him for the pay-per-views. You know, keep JR for the interviews and the pay-per-views, and bring in, like, I would say Caprice, bring them in for Rampage. They are funny as hell. They are good at what they do, and they keep it to the matches, honestly. But that's my personal opinion. And then Paul White and Daddy Magic, man, so much fun to listen to on the mic. They're hilarious together. And I even liked when Paul White and for a minute there, Shivani was doing commentary on Dark Elevation and Dark, or Dark in general. But anyway, this has been Ray Farrell. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. All my channels will be down below in the description. All my links down below on all my platforms. Thank you guys for watching this review. I will see you tomorrow for NXT and other stuff if it comes up news-wise. So just let you guys know going forward real quick, if I throw 4 videos up a day, because there's so much news going on from here and now to WrestleMania, gaming news, tech news, there's so much going on in the world. And I know it's a lot to cram in a day, but there's so many things to talk about in a day. And I will be throwing up a lot of videos going forward if and when I see them. And I may schedule a lot of them around. And I got reviews of capture cards I got to do. I got some things to talk about on things. So just keep in mind, stay tuned. You'll see things. I will keep you guys up to date on everything that goes on with me. I'm getting back into streaming. I'm coming back, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you guys again for watching. Make sure again to rate, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.